My skin breathes in the deep quiet of your shadow, while the crowded world outside spins in endless noise. I feel the heavy iron anchor drop inside my chest. A warm wave of floating peace washes over my soul. Under my ribs a slow ember of passion ignites, drawing us close in the space of soft surrender. My blood flows steady like a river. After the storm we stepped together into the light of golden dawn. I stood alone in the cold wind of isolation. Now your touch sends a sudden spark to my fingertips. The heavy chains of yesterday melt into thin air. I hear my own heartbeat matching your steady rhythm, no longer drifting through the dark and empty streets. My chest expands as our shared breath begins to blend. A quiet hum vibrates deep down in my center, guided by your soft light that never fades away. The restless storm in my mind finally becomes still. Where there was cold fear now lives in the calm. Your eyes hold me safe in this vast endless ocean. We are rising slowly beyond the reach of gravity. My skin breathes in the deep quiet of your shadow, while the crowded world outside spins in endless noise. I feel the heavy iron anchor drop inside my chest. A warm wave of floating peace washes over my soul. Under my ribs a slow ember of passion ignites, drawing us close in the space of soft surrender. My blood flows steady like a river. After the storm we step together into the light of golden dawn. Shadows of doubt dissolve under your gentle gaze. My palms grow warm as you hold them so tight. Out of the silent dark we found a blazing fire. Every cell in my body sings a sacred melody. We leave the heavy weight of the world behind us. A deep river of joy is flowing through my veins. No more searching for answers in the cold rain. We are rooted deep like a tree in rich earth. My skin breathes in the deep quiet of your shadow, while the crowded world outside spins in endless noise. Oh, I feel the heavy iron anchor drop inside my chest. A warm wave of floating peace washes over my soul. Under my ribs a slow ember of passion ignites us, drawing us close in the space of soft surrender. My blood flows steady like a river. After the storm we step together into the light of golden dawn. This is the place where our souls finally collide. A beautiful collision of silence and pure light. I feel your pulse beating against my open chest. We surrender to this slow and hypnotic dance. Release from the cage of our old memories, floating together where the sky meets the sea. My skin breathes in the deep quiet of your shadow, while the crowded world outside spins in endless noise. I feel the heavy iron anchor drop inside my chest. A warm wave of floating peace washes over my soul. Under my ribs a slow ember of passion ignites. surrendering to the light of love, safe in the stillness of your warm embrace.
Our souls under the sky.
We rise above the fear and touch the flame.
Alive tonight, we spread our wings and fly.
No longer bound by sorrow or a name. More than memories, we are burning bright. A single heartbeat shaking through the crowd.
We rise together through the
sacred night. Our inner sun is singing out so loud. Inside the restless night, my lonely pulse was screaming in the darkness before the sudden thunder shattered all my fright. Now look at how the heavy chains are broken. A burning river flows underneath our skin. Our melting spirits finally have spoken. The secret door of life is opening within.
Can you feel it rising from the deep floor?
We do not look for answers anymore. A sudden rush of freedom makes us blind.
One beat connects our souls under the sky.
We rise above the fear and touch the flame.
Alive tonight, we spread our wings and fly.
No longer bound by sorrow or a name.
More than memories, we are burning bright.
A single heartbeat shaking through the crowd.
We rise together through the
sacred night. Our inner sun is singing out so loud.
My fingertips are burning with a new heat. The heavy shadow leads my waking eyes. 1,000 strangers moving to the same beat. We leave the dusty ground to reach the sky. The quiet desert wind begins to hold us.
A beautiful vibration takes away the pain.
The ancient rhythm finally has told us
we are the sunlight dancing after rain.
one beat connects our souls under the sky.
We rise above the fear and touch the flame.
Alive tonight, we spread our wings and fly.
No longer bound by sorrow or a name.
More than memories, we are burning bright.
A single heartbeat shaking through the crowd.
We rise together through the
sacred night. Our inner sun is singing out so loud.
I was a stranger running from my own skin.
And now the rhythm calls us back to stand.
The golden fire is waking up within.
I feel your breathing warm against my hand.
We are
The ocean moving fast and free. This is the sacred place we meant to be.
my heavy breathing melts into the music. The walls around my heart are falling down.
I found the truth and I will never lose it.
A sacred kingdom built inside this town.
The baseline circles deep beneath our footsteps. An endless ocean opening its wider doors. We take a step beyond our oldest regrets. We leave our heavy burdens on the floor.
One beat connects our souls under the sky.
We rise above the fear and touch the flame.
Alive tonight, we spread our wings and fly.
No longer bound by sorrow or a name.
More than memories, we are burning
bird outside, a rush of fleeting sound, but here inside, a solid piece is found. No need to chase, no desperate hurried plea, just this embrace, setting my spirit free. A silent truth, a constant, gentle hum. My peaceful being has finally come. The air I breathe, it melts into my core, a warmth that spreads and asks for nothing more. My fingertips, they tingle faintly bright, bathed in this calm, this soft celestial light. And I am here, a steady anchor's hold, a story whispered, braver than the bow. The silent bond, it weaves through every part, a peaceful being beating in my heart. The constant truth, it shines, a guiding gleam, lost in the flow of this tranquil dream. No raging storm, just steady settled grace. I find my home within this sacred space. The shadows fade, the noise begins to cease, replaced by stillness, a profound release. Each breath I take, a rhythm soft and low, watching the seeds of inner peace now grow. The tangled thoughts, they gently disentwine, leaving a space where only truth can shine. No outward striving, no need to prove my worth, connected to the essence of the earth. The air I breathe, it melts into my core, a warmth that spreads and asks for nothing more. My fingertips, they tingle faintly bright, bathed in this calm, this soft celestial light. And I am here, a steady anchor's hold, a story whispered, braver than the bold. The silent bond, it weaves through every part, a peaceful being beating in my heart. The constant truth, it shines, a guiding gleam, lost in the flow of this tranquil dream. No raging storm, just steady subtle grace. I find my home within this sacred space. From lonely shores to currents understood, a silent knowing, profoundly good. The quiet strength, it rises from the deep, promises that my very spirit keeps this peaceful pause, where everything aligns. The constant truth in subtle, sweet designs. No anxious pulse, no hurried, frantic beat, just steady comfort, perfectly complete. The distant stars, they mirror in my soul, making my fractured spirit truly whole. A gentle pull, a whisper in the breeze, guiding me onward, bringing me to ease. This sacred rhythm, ancient and so clear, banishes doubt and conquers every fear. The universe conspires in hushed delight, bathing my spirit in its golden light. A quiet reverence, a sacred holy ground, wherein our harmony is finally found. And I am here, a steady anchor's hold, a story whispered, The crowded city screams, but my inner chest is still. A frozen winter wind melts against your steady gaze. My blood begins to pulse with a new heavy rhythm. We did not speak a word, yet the silence aligns. Underneath the cold sky, a soft fire starts to grow. Your fingertips are warm, trace the shape of my collarbone. The noisy world retreats, leaving only this sacred space. I breathe your presence in until my ribs expand wide. A subtle imprint stays on my skin like sweet perfume. My throat is tight, but my heavy shoulders finally drop. A gentle warmth flows through the darkness of my veins. The barrier dissolves as our shadows blend into one piece. This lasting comfort holds me close through the quiet storm. A soft echo of your voice ripples in my bones. I felt so hollow now. My chest is overflowing, rich. Your quiet touch remains when the morning light breaks through the deep weight of your love anchors my drifting soul. No longer running blind, I rest in this golden peace. I breathe in finds the groove of the slow spinning earth. This silent flame will burn long after you have gone. The chaotic crowd rushes past, but I am slow. My heavy feet feel grounded in the shifting dusty sand. I remember how your hand held mine so tight today. A sudden heat waves through my chest and takes hold. The cold concrete beneath us turned to soft summer grass. You carved a peaceful sanctuary inside my chaotic mind. I hear the pulse of life beating in my ears. The desperate search is over. I have arrived right here. This lasting comfort holds me close through the quiet storm. A soft echo of your voice ripples in my bones. I felt so hollow now. My chest is overflowing, rich. Your quiet touch remains when the morning light breaks through the deep weight of your love anchors my drifting soul. No longer running blind, I rest in this golden peace. I breathe in finds the groove of the slow spinning earth. This silent flame will burn long after you have gone. In the deepest dark, your quiet light shines so clear. My fingertips still tingle where you brushed them once before. The heavy chains of fear crumble into tiny golden dust. I do not need to speak to know you are here with me. The subtle imprint of your soul remains in my heart. A gentle warmth that guides me through the coldest night. The restless ocean calms when I think of your eyes. My chest inhales the peace that you left behind. Hear the bitter taste of loneliness is completely washed away now. A sweet and heavy melody plays in my deep center. I touch my face and feel the trace of you. The fragile glass of my defenses turn to steel. A soft echo of your laughter keeps my spirit warm. I walk with steady steps into the bright unknown path. This lasting comfort holds me close to the quiet storm. A soft echo of your voice ripples in my bones. I felt so hollow now. My chest is overflowing, rich. Your quiet touch remains when the morning light breaks through the deep weight of your love anchors my drifting soul. No longer running blind, I rest in this golden peace. I breathe in finds the groove of the slow spinning earth. The silent flame will burn long after you have gone. The subtle imprint remains locked deep inside my flesh. The gentle warmth still lingers in my every single breath. This lasting comfort is the anchor that holds me tight. A soft echo of your love guides me home tonight. My pulse is calm, my spirit is completely at peace. The silence speaks your name as the darkness fades away.
absolute silence screams louder than thunder now.
Cold skin begins to burn under your shadow.
My chest grows tight with every unspoken word.
Blindfolded eyes see the fire start to rise.
We stand in the desert of our own making.
A single touch floods the veins with sudden life.
Frozen fingertips now melt against your collarbone.
The quiet room shakes as our breathing collides.
Midnight strips away the armor we usually wear.
My throat goes dry as the illusion falls apart.
From the heavy mud a golden blossom breaks open.
The lock snaps open in the silent dark. This velvet and blue night wraps around our skin. Your sharp gaze pulls the truth from me now. Our deepest desire tangles in the heavy bass line.
The pitch black dark brings out our hidden light.
Two separate bodies dissolve into one rushing river. Locked in a cage, I feel imperfectly free. The pulse in my neck beats like a drum. Shadows ignite when the world goes completely blind. I lock my voice inside a concrete wall. Your whisper cracks the stone into tiny pieces.
The heavy air tastes like sweet electric rain.
My lungs expand with the heat you exhale.
Standing perfectly still while the mind spins wildly.
The blood in my ears drowns the world out.
We trace the map of scars with open palms.
A quiet storm breaks inside this narrow space.
This velvet and blue night wraps around our skin. Your sharp gaze pulls the truth from me now.
Our deepest desire tangles in a heavy bass line.
The pitch black dark brings out our hidden light.
Two separate bodies dissolve into one rushing river. Locked in a cage, I feel imperfectly free. The pulse in my neck beats like a drum. Shadows ignite when the world goes completely blind.
A million words could never touch this raw fever.
The spine shivers as the bass drops lower.
We drown in the deep water to finally breathe.
No more running from the heat we made.
My ribs ache with the force of this rhythm. The universe shrinks to the space between us. The heavy clock stops ticking on the wall.
Time stretches wide like an endless black sea.
My tongue tastes the salt of your sudden tears.
The soft touch cuts deeper than a sharp knife.
We found the sun in the deepest midnight hour.
Total surrender brings the ultimate power to us.
The skin remembers what the mind tries to erase.
Our heartbeat dictates the law of the night.
This velvet and blue night wraps around our skin. Your sharp gaze pulls the truth from me now.
Our deepest desire tangles in a heavy bass line.
The pitch black dark brings out our hidden light.
Two separate bodies dissolve into one rushing river. Locked in a cage, I feel imperfectly free. The pulse in my neck beats like a drum. Shadows ignite when the world goes completely blind.
Let the final spark consume the remaining doubt.
The heavy rhythm swallows the last remaining light.
Velvet and blue turns into permanent dawn.
The dark brought out every truth we hid.
Our breathing fades into the endless percussion groove.
The endless percussion groove.
The noisy city screams, but my chest remains perfectly still. In this crowded darkness, my quiet pulse begins to expand. I feel the cold stone beneath my bare burning feet. A sudden wave of heat rises through my inner core. No maps exist for the wild river winding inside me. My skin remembers the touch of the wind tonight. I abandon the heavy weight of the calculated tomorrow. Every single breath dissolves into the vast silent night. My skin gathers the whisper of the ancient wind. A deep trembling warmth wakes up in my chest. The invisible tide pulls me toward the deep unknown. I step forward into the dark without any hesitation. I am trusting intuition as the heavy anchors melt, floating effortlessly through this beautiful pathless grace. Now the silent guidance beats softly behind my ribcage. This ancient vibration flows deep through my warm veins. I abandon the safe shore to meet the current. Every drop of blood remembers how to navigate darkness. The infinite horizon opens wide before my open eyes. I sink deeper into the rhythm of this heartbeat. The structured walls crumble into fine golden dust tonight. I feel a sharp electric tingling in my fingertips. No spoken words can define this burning holy presence. The heavy silence speaks louder than any crowded room. My lungs expand with the chill of the morning. I let the mysterious current guide my willing bones. There is no destination, only this direct raw sensation. My entire being vibrates with the rhythm of earth. I am trusting intuition while the old worlds fade. We find our freedom in this healing, pathless grace. That silent guidance pulses right through our warm bones. A sacred heat is rising from our deep center. We leave the dusty maps behind in the embers. Our lungs inhale the midnight sky without any fear. This quiet river carries our heavy doubts away tonight. We flow together into the vast and open space. The cold shadow dissolves into the soft warm morning. My throat swells with the song of 1,000. I feel the heavy shackles turning into light mist. No eyes can see the path we are walking, yet every nerve in my body knows the direction. The deep chest cavity echoes with the wild drum. The rushing wind washes over my sweaty warm face. I touch the raw fabric of the universe here. My heavy thoughts are sinking down like heavy stones. Only this warm breath connects me to the ground. The sharp pain of isolation turns into pure light. I feel the blood rushing through my warm chest. We are moving without feet on the sacred ground. The quiet universe breathes slowly inside my hollow bones. I am trusting intuition in this very physical moment. We glide effortlessly through this endless pathless grace. Now the silent guidance whispers secrets in our warm ears. A sweet fire is spreading through our trembling hands. We do not need the safety of familiar ground. Our collective breathing becomes the only compass we need. The dark ocean carries us toward the bright sun. We dissolve completely into the pulse of this sound. The warm blood circulates in a slow rhythmic dance. Our deep breathing slows down with the fading light. I feel the gentle earth supporting my quiet spine. No words are left, only this pure sacred vibration. The empty sky receives our final dissolving warm breath. We rest in the center of the silent flow.
days and city lights fade around my frozen skin. Beneath the concrete noise we find our quiet hollow. My pulse was fast and shallow before our eyes met. Now the heavy bass pulses beneath our bare feet. I feel your warm breath before you even speak. No words are spoken but my chest rises slowly. Warmth spreads from my deep core into the chill. In this deep silence we do not need to explain. Current flows between us like a secret river. Blood remembers the ancient rhythm of the earth. We strip away the heavy armor we wore all day. Let the silent communion wash over our bones. I feel the shared vibration in my fingertips. An intuitive bond waves in this deep warm dark. My heart soft, knowing guides us without a map. We melt together where shadows touch golden dust. No boundaries remain between us and the rhythm. A sacred hum rises from the center of my being. We are locked in this moment of wordless grace. Outside spins in a cold metallic rush, but your fingers strings trace fire on my bed wrist. I was a solitary ghost on the grey avenues. Your heavy heartbeat echoes in my hollow ribs. We ignore the clumsy language of crowded streets. Every nerve in my spine wakes to this slow groove. Our shadows merge as the temperature rises now. We sink deeper into the earth where roots tangle. This silent communion heals every broken part. Shared vibration shakes the walls of my chest. Our intuitive bond glows brighter than the city. With hearts soft, knowing I sink in this deep sea. Your warmth flows through my veins like liquid gold. We breathe as one vessel in the velvet night air. Heavy drums pull us closer to our inner core. We find freedom where our words finally disappear. My dry throat is quenched by the silence we share. Every cell in my body listens to your motion. We are the calm center of a screaming universe. I do not fear the dark when your pulse is near. Quiet lightning strikes through the marrow of my bones. We dissolve into the rhythm of the warm ground. Morning is far and the clock has lost its power. I only know the tide of breath against my cheek. We escape the cages built by cold logical minds. Your touch is medicine in my slow bloodstream. My lungs fill with the scent of rain and damp soil. We move in a dream that needs no explanation. Heavy bass holds us up like a warm, gentle hand. I am home inside this dark and sacred temple. Outside in communion is the truth I need tonight. Shared vibration hums through my quiet soul. This intuitive bond grows stronger in the dark, guided by hearts soft, knowing we drift away. Skin tingles where the warm baseline embraces us. We leave the noisy desert of the modern world. Every heartbeat is a drum in our deep core. We are lost in this endless ocean of pure peace. No more words, just the soft rhythm of our chest. I feel your warmth long after the sound fades. We sink together into the deep quiet ground. Soft vibration stays inside my very bones now. We are one with darkness and the heavy bass. Just breathe with me until the world fades away. The crowded room fades into a silent velvet shadow now. Your quiet breathing waves through the noise of this city. My frozen fingers catch the sudden warmth of your palms. A single spark dissolves the ancient walls around my chest.
We do not speak, but our skin remembers every line. The heavy darkness outside turns into a soft golden flow.
My pulse aligns with the deep vibration of your steps. We step together into the light of this sacred night.
No more distance remains between our rushing heartbeats now.
The quiet boundary of our physical flesh begins to blur.
We breathe as one
under the heavy indigo sky tonight.
This endless waiting crumbles into the eternal cosmic dust.
We find a sensual trust inside this warm embrace. Our merging spirits dance beneath the slow spinning stars. A flowing surrender washes over our tired, shivering minds.
This deep resonance vibrates through the center of souls.
We find a sensual trust
inside this warm embrace.
Our merging spirits dance
beneath the slow spinning stars.
A flowing surrender washes over our tired, shivering minds.
This deep resonance vibrates through the center of souls. The cold isolation of yesterday melts in your embrace.
Your soft whisper flows through the veins of my body.
My chest grows warm as the rhythm takes our control.
We are no longer two separate waves on this ocean.
The electric touch of your fingertips heals every old wound. Our silent thoughts entwine in the slow hypnotic groove. The heavy shadows of doubt dissolve into pure light. We move together beyond the limits of time and space. We find a sensual trust inside this warm embrace. Our merging spirits dance beneath the slow spinning stars. A flowing surrender washes over our tired, shivering minds. This deep resonance vibrates through the center of souls.
We find a sensual trust
inside this warm embrace.
Our merging spirits dance
beneath the slow spinning stars.
A flowing surrender washes over our tired, shivering minds.
This deep resonance vibrates through the center of souls.
In the deepest silence, we find our loudest voice.
The world disappears as our breath becomes a wave.
Feel the liquid heat rising from our joined hands. No fears can touch the sanctuary we have built. Our heartbeat is the only clock that we follow.
We dissolve completely into the rhythm of this night. The endless noise of the busy street is replaced by peace. Our spirits entwine like roots beneath the ancient soil.
I feel your warm breath painted on my collarbone. The weight of the past vanishes with every inhalation.
We are the ocean
And the shore,
in this moment,
the velvet darkness of the night
is filled with our fire.
Every cell in my body remembers this ancient connection. We glide together on this endless wave of love. We find a sensual trust inside this warm embrace. Our merging spirits dance beneath the slow spinning stars. A flowing surrender washes over our tired, shivering minds.
This deep resonance vibrates through the center of souls.
We find a sensual trust
Inside this warm embrace
Our merging spirits dance
beneath Our breath is one, a continuous stream of golden light.
The music plays soft as we slowly drift away.
We hold each other tight
In this silent temple,
no words are needed to express this sacred bond.
two spirits merge forever in this beautiful ocean depth.
We float together
into the endless morning sky now. My skin remembers the loud chaos of the blinding city streets. The endless noise filled my head and choked my desperate throat. I ran through the crowded darkness, searching for a distant light. My feet bled on the cold concrete while chasing empty ghosts. Then the howling wind died down and the stormy water froze. Every wave stopped its heavy pounding against the jagged black rocks. When the ocean stopped moving, all the rushing current stood still. My ears ringing the sudden weight of this absolute quiet. The heavy friction in my chest turns into a soft glow. My racing pulse flows down to match the earth below me. The cold isolation melts away into a deep cosmic connection. Now I stand naked in the center of this vast golden universe. When the ocean stopped moving, I heard my spirit breathe loud. The silence became clear like glass, shattering in the deep night. The treasure I hunted across oceans has always been right here. My lungs expand fully as the heavy anchors finally drop down. No more running through the dark to find a home outside. This ancient stillness holds my weight and heals my scarred skin. The great answer wakes up inside my warm pulsing center now. Everything I ever needed has always been here within my soul. I used to scream into the void, begging for some warmth. My fingers grew numb while grasping at the dry, passing air. The world was a spinning wheel of endless chaotic noise today. My vision blurred from the constant glare of artificial flashing lights. But the grand machine broke down and the gears ceased spinning. The frantic rushing blood inside my veins became a calm river. A golden peace floods the dark corners of my weary mind. I touch the solid ground and feel the ancient heartbeat beneath. When the ocean stopped moving, I first my spirit breathed loud. The silence became clear like glass, shattering in the deep night. The treasure I hunted across oceans has always been right here. My lungs expand fully as the heavy anchors finally drop down. No more running through the dark to find a home outside. This ancient stillness holds my weight and heals my scarred skin. The great answer wakes up inside my warm pulsing center now. Everything I ever needed has always been here within my soul. The outer world vanishes like smoke in the morning sun. My warm blood flows steadily through this wide open space. The sharp pain of old wounds turns into pure gold. I do not need to chase the fading horizon anymore. The deep valley of my soul is filled with light. I rest my heavy head against the quiet eternal truth. The blinding illusion of the crowded world has completely faded away. My eyes open wide to see the beauty of absolute nothingness. The frantic panic of yesterday dissolves into the sweet silent air. My spine tingles as the deep electric current flows right through. No more searching through the dry dust for a drop of water. The hidden fountain wells up from the center of my chest. The horizon and my own shadow become one single perfect point. I am completely undone, yet I am whole for the first time. When the ocean stopped moving, I heard my spirit breathe loud. The silence became clear like glass, shattering in the deep night. The treasure I hunted across oceans has always been right here. My lungs expand fully as the heavy anchors finally drop down. No more running through the dark to find a home outside. This ancient stillness holds my weight and heals my scarred skin. The great answer wakes up inside my warm pulsing center now. Everything I ever needed has always been here within my soul. The deep silence stretches out into the infinite blue sky. My fingertips glow with the warmth of 1,000 gentle suns. takes hold the instant the world outside disappears. My chest expands, a silent warmth begins to bloom right here. Seeking the quiet solace, a deeper space within my core. Finding this inner refuge, asking for nothing more. The pulse beats slow, a gentle fire in my veins now flows. Every breath dissolving where a sacred stillness grows. Beyond the chaos, a whispered peace starts to unfold. A self-made sanctuary, stories yet to be told. The city's echo fades, replaced by quiet rhythmic streams. Shedding the heavy weight, living out forgotten dreams. Stepping away from shadow into my own soft light. Embracing the freedom day, becoming endless night. This inner refuge where breath becomes pure light. My sacred solitude eternally shining bright. A guarded peace, deeply rooted, calm and truly defined. Leaving all the burdens and the frantic world behind. With every beat a connection, real and intensely known. In this profound stillness, seas of quiet strength are sown. This inner refuge where breath becomes pure light. My sacred solitude eternally shining bright. Once lost in echo, now the inner compass points ahead. No longer swayed by voices, every doubt completely shed. My fingertips hum with ancient silent flowing grace. Discovering true comfort in this deeply tranquil space. A silent conversation, heart and spirit finally aligned. The weight of expectation gently lifted from my mind. This profound connection, a strength that deeply pulsates through. Embracing every moment, utterly honest and true. This inner refuge where breath becomes pure light. My sacred solitude eternally shining bright. A guarded peace, deeply rooted, calm and truly defined. Leaving all the burdens and the frantic world behind. With every beat a connection, real and intensely known. In this profound stillness, seeds of quiet strength are sown. This inner refuge where breath becomes pure light. My sacred solitude eternally shining bright. No need for external solace, only what resides inside. A constant whisper guiding, with nothing left to guard. Connecting to the deep where the soul finds its true north. Rising from the depths, showcasing my inherent worth. This quiet strength, a beacon, unwavering and so clear. Dispelling every worry, conquering every fear. The current flows gentle, carrying all my past away. Building a future moment, living only for today. The profound quiet, an anchor in the shifting endless tide. Where true emotion gathers, finding nowhere left to hide. A vibrant energy, a silent pulse within my soul. Making myself complete, finally becoming whole. The feeling of belonging, a home I always knew was here. Washing away the darkness, banishing every tear. This inner refuge where breath becomes pure light. My sacred solitude eternally shining bright. A guarded peace, deeply rooted, calm and truly defined. Leaving all the burdens and the frantic world behind. With every beat a connection, real and intensely known. In this profound stillness, seeds of quiet strength are sown. This inner refuge where breath becomes pure light. My sacred solitude eternally shining bright. This sacred space, forever mine. A constant gentle home, where true peace flourishes, from which all blessings come. Guarded and cherished, this sanctuary within my core. Forever connected, yearning for nothing more. My safe harbor, always ready to welcome me home. Never truly alone, never needing to roam.
obita kodoga Asufaru toko gasu. My frozen chest only found a heavy, hollow silence there.
Under the deep shadow of despair, my fingertips grew pale and numb. But now a gentle, warm heat is rising slowly through my palms.
We wandered through the desert of our own endless mistakes, seeking a tiny precious drop of water in the dust.
Now every quiet heartbeat echoes with a brand new strength. We step together on the solid ground where hope begins to bloom.
Our breath dissolves into the warm and open midnight air. The heavy chains of isolation melt away into the light. A sudden spark is spreading deep within our shaking chest.
This is the exact moment where our weary spirits find their way.
Welcome this beautiful healing return to the shelter of our love, here in this shared refuge where the storms cannot reach. Our pulses synchronized to beat as one single golden flame.
This is our true belonging, written in the ancient stars. I hold your warm, trembling hand until the heavy darkness fades. We seal our destiny with this profound and enduring promise. No longer lost within the chaotic loud noise of the world.
We find our sacred peace inside each other's warm embrace. The frantic rush of time cannot disturb this quiet space. My dry throat was parched, but now the sweet water flows. The heavy weights upon our shoulders vanish in the wind. Your softest whisper gently shakes the deep core of my soul.
Through every bitter wind tonight we kept the fire alive. Our blood is flowing warm and fast through every single vein. The heavy lock is broken and the massive iron gates open. We walk into the sunlight, leaving all our fears behind.
Feels great healing return, washing over our tired souls. We build a shared refuge where our broken hearts recover.
The soft skin of our palms is burning with a deep passion, discovering our true belonging in this quiet night of grace.
Your steady breathing guides me through the deepest, darkest night. We carry this enduring promise through the river of time.
The screaming silence of the past is turned to song. We are forever united in this rhythm that will never die.
From the deepest, coldest darkness of the lonely, starless night to the glorious sunrise that bathes us in pure gold.
Our bodies remember the ancient path of ultimate deep surrender. The tight knots in our chest are finally untying now. We fuse our separate lonely shadows into one bright shining light.
The sweet release of love washes all our pain away. The loud concrete labyrinth could not hold us down today. The soles of our bare feet feel the heavy, rich soil. The quiet, deep current flows through the rivers of our minds.
Your eyes reflect the beauty of a brand new dawn. We spent so many seasons frozen in the bitter cold, but now the inner spring is bursting through our warm skin. The echoes of our struggles fade into the distant sky. We stand together strong on this solid ground of peace.
Embrace this healing return to the garden of our dreams. Inside the shared refuge we are safe from any storm.
Our chests expand with every deep and steady healing breath. This is our true belonging, where we are finally whole.
I feel the warmth of your soft skin like a rising sun. We live this enduring promise in every single heartbeat.
Now out of the chaotic darkness we step into the light. Together we are home in this endless deep
Ocean of love.
safe within our glowing chests today. We melt slowly into the eternal peace of this holy refuge.
My heavy shoulders feel the cold weight of the fading night. A sudden shiver runs through my spine into the silence. For years the crowded noise kept screaming inside my chest. Now quiet darkness wraps around my skin like a velvet glove. The shadow of yesterday slowly melts into the dry dust. I feel my lungs expand with a sudden sharp warmth. A long-lost vibration wakes up deep within my core. The iron gates are opening without making any sound. My fingertips tingle as the gentle breeze begins to blow. The heavy anchor in my chest finally dissolves away. No more fighting the current that drags me down deep. I step into the empty space where the light waits. This gentle release washes over my tired, aching body. A future's call whispers softly from the edge of dawn. I find my inner strength rising like a silent wave, entering the quiet freedom that I have always deserved. The cold concrete under my feet becomes warm soil now. My pulse beats in perfect rhythm with the earth below. The endless horizon opens wide to take me in completely. I breathe in the new day and exhale the past. The roaring crowds of yesterday have vanished into thin air. Only the soft beating of my heart remains in here. I walked through the fire and felt my skin burn. Now the cool water of peace flows down my throat. My trembling hands no longer hold on to the broken glass. I dropped the heavy armor that kept me so safe. The quiet wind tells me that I am finally home. Every single cell in my body is waking up now. This gentle release washes over my tired, aching body. A future's call whispers softly from the edge of dawn. I find my inner strength rising like a silent wave, entering the quiet freedom that I have always deserved. The cold concrete under my feet becomes warm soil now. My pulse beats in perfect rhythm with the earth below. The endless horizon opens wide to take me in completely. I breathe in the new day and exhale the past. The dark storm has passed, leaving only clear blue sky. My burning throat is healed by the dew of morning. From the deep silence, a powerful new voice is born. I do not look back at the ruins behind me. My blood runs warm and steady through my veins now. The pathway ahead is clear and soft to walk on. Hey. No more chains of regret dragging behind my tired heels. The heavy fog lifts from my eyes at long last. I feel the solid ground supporting my every single step. A quiet power is blooming inside my solar plexus now. The cold winter in my mind is finally nature's call whispers softly from the edge of dawn. I find my inner strength rising like a silent wave, entering the quiet freedom that I have always deserved. The cold concrete under my feet becomes warm soil now. My pulse beats in perfect rhythm with the earth below. The endless horizon opens wide to take me in completely. I breathe in the new day and exhale the past. My breathing slows down as the light fills the sky. The quiet freedom is humming inside my very bones now. I walk into the morning sun with a light heart. No more heavy shadows follow my steady steps forward today. The future calls my name and I answer with peace. My whole body is glowing in the warm golden light.
The crowded streets were screaming, but my chest felt completely hollow. Now cold, heavy concrete melts into a warm, deep, ancient heartbeat. My racing pulse slows down as the wild, noisy static fades. The quiet soil reaches up to hold my heavy drifting spirit. My skin shivers as a gentle wave of calm washes over this sacred mud, swallows the dark shadows of my old doubts. The dry dust receives every single teardrop I ever cried. A deep soothing rhythm begins to steady my shaking fragile frame. My bare soles burn hot against the dark fertile ground. The cold heavy chains of my long isolation break apart. A sudden rush of bright electricity flows through my spine. The vast endless universe and my small beating heart collide. I feel the thick heavy earth beneath my feet today. The rich damp soil turns my fear to dark clay. My shallow frozen breath melts into the soft quiet ground. Lost in a chaotic world, my true home is found. A massive roaring silence replaces the loud blinding city lights. This dark fertile dust heals all of my deep wounds. The steady pulse of life is echoing through my chest. I know without a single doubt that I am here today. The blinding city lights used to flicker inside my tired mind. Now the soft velvet darkness cradles my weary aching bones. My numb fingertips grow warm as I touch the roots below. A heavy suffocating weight lifts right off my scarred chest. The endless spinning wheel of anxiety finally grinds to a halt. My blood runs thick and steady like a deep river. The sacred ground remembers my name when I forgot myself. I can hear the ancient whispers crawling up through the grass. I feel the thick, heavy earth beneath my feet today. The rich damp soil turns my fear to dark clay. My shallow frozen breath melts into the soft quiet ground. Lost in the chaotic world, my true home is found. A massive roaring silence replaces the loud blinding city lights. This dark fertile dust heals all of my deep wounds. The steady pulse of life is echoing through my chest. I know without a single doubt that I am here today. The chaotic world outside spins fast, but I stand still. Every cell in my physical body is awakening right now. My heavy heels sink deep into the warm, dark soil. The cold air tastes sweet as my throat opens wide. loud shouting crowds have disappeared into the silent night. My frantic scattering thoughts finally find a place to rest. The dry parched land drinks my ancient history of sorrow. A beautiful burning fire ignites deep within my core center. My tight shoulders drop as the heavy armor falls away. The soft cool grass caresses my tired aching feet. Tonight I breathe in the rich fertile scent of new beginnings. My soul sinks down into the center of the world. I feel the thick, heavy earth beneath my feet today. The rich damp soil turns my fear to dark clay. My shallow frozen breath melts into the soft quiet ground. Lost in a chaotic world, my true home is found. A massive roaring silence replaces the loud blinding city lights. This dark fertile dust heals all of my deep wounds. A steady pulse of life is echoing through my chest. I know without a single doubt that I am here today. The deep organic rhythm guides my physical body home tonight. My heavy feet are rooted deep into the sacred ground. The fear is storm inside my mind turns to solid earth. I can feel the ancient heartbeat pulsing through my skin. The long dark night of separation is finally over now. I know with absolute certainty that I am here today.
The city hummed a low, familiar drone tonight.
Beneath the glow, a shadow caught my wandering sight.
A ghost from seasons past, disguised in this vibrant haze.
Your eyes met mine across the crowded, pulsing maze.
A quiet tremor stirred deep within my silent core.
Pretending not to know the stories we once swore.
Just two lost souls adrift in this electric, endless stream.
A forgotten melody, a half-remembered dream.
The bassline caught us closer, a whisper in the dark.
A silent invitation, leaving its potent mark.
No spoken word exchange, just an undeniable pull.
Our spirits intertwining, making us feel whole.
We dance like strangers
in the heart of this pulsing beat.
Each step a soft confession,
like we never said goodbye.
Our past began to fade,
a fragile fleeting moment,
beautifully unmade. No history, no blame,
just bodies moving free.
I'm burdened by the echoes
of what we used to be.
The rhythm opened every hidden door, a wild release,
bringing our fractured spirits a moment of profound peace.
My fingertips burn faintly as your arm brushed close to mine.
A forgotten warmth ignited, a powerfully vivid sign.
The air around us thinned, our breathing soft and deep.
Secrets unspoken, memories we couldn't keep.
In the loud, quiet spaces,
a silent language grew.
A fragile understanding,
profoundly felt and new. Lost in the intricate patterns, the intricate design.
This fleeting connection, utterly, truly divine.
We danced like strangers in the heart of this pulsing beat.
Each step a soft confession,
like we never said goodbye.
Our past began to fade,
a fragile fleeting moment,
beautifully unmade. No history, no blame, approached the skyline,
casting hues of gray.
the magic started fading,
dissolving with the day.
no promises were made,
no future to define.
just this one perfect present,
a memory so fine.
a silent understanding
as the music starts to sing. A final lingering pulse,
bringing us quiet relief. The world outside grew distant,
a blur beyond the sound.
only this rhythm mattered.
On this sacred hallowed ground,
Each glance a deeper story,
that words could never trace.
time ceased to have meaning,
Lost within this vibrant space,
a gentle press of shoulder,
a warmth that lingered near,
erasing every worry,
dissolving every fear.
just souls in sync and soaring,
A fleeting pure delight,
bathed in the club's soft glow.
throughout the endless night,
We danced like strangers,
in the heart of this pulsing beat.
each step a soft confession,
Like we never said goodbye,
our past began to fade,
a fragile fleeting moment,
beautifully unmade. No history, no blame,
just bodies moving free,
unburdened by the echoes of
of what we used to be.
the rhythm opened every hidden door.
A wild release, bringing our fractured spirits, a moment of profound peace.
The city breathes around us, another secret whisper,
Just before we become
strangers once again,
in the light of the morning haze,
carrying this moment,
through all our coming days,
a bittersweet remembrance,
a dance without a name,
burning softly within.
a tender, eternal flame.
I feel the steady rhythm grounding my bare feet. We find our trust in motion through this dark. A primal pulse is beating deep in our chest. The cold ground melts beneath our burning heat now. Out of silent shadows, a roaring connection is born. This deep current pulls us into one single breath. My blood is rushing fast as we move together. We step as one, anchored to the solid earth. The noisy city fades into the silent black dust. My throat is dry, but my chest burns hot. I was so alone in the cold, crowded streets. Now the vibration of drums strikes my heavy lungs. Feel the skin on my palms growing much warmer. Every heartbeat matches the swing of the dark wood. We do not need a map to find this path. Our naked heels press hard into the ancient dirt. The silence of the night screams with sudden life. Our breathing slowly dissolves into the warm damp air. Heavy physical gravity pulls our tired bodies so close. We surrender to the force that moves the earth. I feel this steady rhythm grounding my bare feet. We find our trust in motion through this dark. A primal pulse is beating deep in our chest. The cold ground melts beneath our burning heat now. Out of silent shadows, a roaring connection is born. This deep current pulls us into one single breath. My blood is rushing fast as we move together. We step as one, anchored to the solid earth. My muscles tighten as the thick bass line begins rolling. I was trapped in fear, now I'll walk free. Sweat is dripping slow down my tense and warm neck. The heavy clay beneath us remembers our old name. Your hand is cold, but but your fingers start glowing. In this crowded darkness, we finally breathe as one. No more empty words can fill this sacred space. Our shared ancestors are dancing in our blood tonight. I feel the steady rhythm grounding my bare feet. We find a trust in motion through this dark. A primal pulse is beating deep in our chest. The cold ground melts beneath our burning heat now. Out of silent shadows, a roaring connection is born. This deep current pulls us into one single breath. My blood is rushing fast as we move together. We step as one, anchor to the solid earth. From deepest despair, a quiet joy begins to rise. The heavy silence is broken by warm living drums. My ribcage is shaken with weight of this truth. We are no longer drifting alone in vast seas. The cold wind bites, but our core burns hot. We are locked together, moving in the sacred groove. I was blind in light, now I see clearly. The rough texture of earth heals our tired feet. Feel the pulse in your neck beating with mine. We do not run away from this beautiful night. The heavy dust rises and falls with our breath. Our souls are anchored deep in this solid floor. Every cell in our body knows this ancient way. Trust in motion through this dark. A primal pulse is beating deep in our chest. The cold ground melts beneath our burning heat now. Out of silent shadows, a roaring connection is born. This deep current pulls us into one single breath. My blood is rushing fast as we move together. We step as one, anchor to the solid earth. Slowly fades into deep quiet night air. Our warm hearts still beat with the heavy drums. We are grounded and whole in this dark space. Feel the slow vibration of earth in your chest. We remain connected long after the music has stopped. The steady beat lives inside our souls forever now.
Stone of my history is finally melting soft. Every breath I draw is a bridge myself through this gentle transformation. I am reborn in the dark. By accepting shadows, I find the key to my peace. My life is flowing forward like a deep ancient river. Experience a quiet release as my old chains break apart. The pressure in my forehead is clear like morning mist. I feel the warm blood rushing back to my fingertips. A rhythmic pulse of the earth is my holy guide. I surrender my way to the infinite velvet night sky. The tide carries me out to the open ocean. My breathing is slow and steady like the deep sea. No words are needed as the morning sun breaks free. The warm light kisses my closed eyes in peace. I am floating on the endless current of change. The waves whisper secrets to my quiet, healing heart.
The quiet moments whisper truths I try to ignore now. A pulse beats fiercely where my fragile control used to reside. Fingertips tremble, tracing lines of fear I still hold tight. The air grows heavy with the weight of chains I forge myself. Echoes of desperation cling to walls within my mind. Yet a silent yearning stirs, a current deep below the surface. My breath dissolves into the space between what I once grasped. This internal struggle feels like an ocean pulling me under. The shadows lengthen, threatening to engulf my spirit whole. A silent prayer rises from the depths, a desperate plea for light. I stand at the precipice, gazing into the vast unknown. Can I surrender all that binds me to this earthly plane? Releasing grip, the fragile control slips from my tired hand. Letting resistance fade, a deep exhale breaks the dam. From quiet despair to vibrant freedom, my soul starts to mend. The chains dissolve like mist, a new horizon begins to expand. A vibrant current courses, warming through my very core. The heart chakra opens wide, embracing what I long for. No more holding tight, the walls collapse, I can truly soar. This liberation breeze resounding to my deepest core. Through the clamor of doubt, so quiet, no one starts to bloom. My skin tingles with awareness, a shift within this crowded room. The tension in my shoulders yields to a soft, inviting grace. Each nerve ending awakens, finding solace in the space. I once clung to certainty, now embrace the wild unknown. The grip on expectations loosens, seeds of peace are sown. A new kind of strength emerges from places I had never shown. The echoes of old sorrow now feel gently overthrown. Releasing grip, the fragile control slips from my tired hand. Letting resistance fade, a deep exhale breaks the dam. From quiet despair to vibrant freedom, my soul starts to mend. The chains dissolve like mist, a new horizon begins to expand. A vibrant current courses, warming through my very core. The heart chakra opens wide, embracing what I longed for. No more holding tight, the walls collapse, I can truly soar. This liberation breeze resounding to my deepest core. In the deepest silence, clarity reveals its gentle face. The raw truth pulses
finding comfort in this sacred place. My internal landscape shifts, embracing boundless space. From fragmented pieces, wholeness starts to interlace. A river of calm washes over, leaving no trace of haste. This profound awakening, a victory I truly taste. The noise of yesterday recedes, leaving stillness in its wake. My very being expands for freedom's gentle sake. A warmth spreads through my chest, a feeling I cannot forsake. Each breath is a release, a fresh promise I now partake. The weight that pressed upon me begins to lift and break. I feel the earth beneath my feet, a grounding I can make, no longer bound by fears. A new path I bravely take, this open space within my chest for liberation's sake. Releasing grip, fragile control slips from my tired hand, letting resistance fade. A deep exhale breaks the dam. From quiet despair to vibrant freedom, my soul starts to mend. The chains dissolve like mist, a new horizon begins to expand. A vibrant current courses, warming through my very core. The heart chakra opens wide, embracing what I longed for. No more holding tight, the walls collapse, I can truly soar. This liberation breeze resounding to my deepest core. The bolts now steady, flowing with an endless gentle grace. My vision clear, seeing light in every time and every space. Embracing freedom's touch at my own unfolding pace. No longer holding back, I found my rightful sacred place. The whispers of the past now fade without a single trace. A brand new dawn, a boundless joy written on my face.
Innocent echoes whisper silently in the night. Through shadowed valleys where lost dreams take flight. A fragile dawn breaks with a tender aching grace, searching for solace in this desolate space. My spirit trembles, a seedling in the storm, yearning for sunlight to keep my being warm. Each breath a whisper against the deafening roar. Lost in the silence, forever wanting more. But from the deepest dark, a single spark ignites. A flicker of hope in the fading lights. The weight of the world begins to lift and sway, chasing the shadows and greeting a new day. Everyone becomes a doorway, the pain a guiding hand, leading me onward to understand this land. The stars moved above me, the earth moved below me, then a cosmic dance unfolding where spirits transcend. This living moment filled with endless open space, unfurling mysteries at a gentle steady pace. No longer fractured, but beautifully remain. In this boundless present, my true self is displayed. The quiet stillness speaks in the language of the soul, where all emotions surface, taking their control. My fingertips tingle with a truth I can't deny, as past reflections fade beneath a watchful sky. mysteries. Every wound becomes a doorway, the pain a guiding hand, leading me onward to understand this land. The stars moved above me, the earth moved below me, then a cosmic dance unfolding where spirits transcend. This living moment filled with endless open space, unfurling mysteries at a gentle, steady pace. No longer fractured, but beautifully remade. In this boundless present, my true self is displayed. The silence is not empty, but a canvas wide and vast, where broken pieces gather and futures are forecast. My breath melts into being, a current strong and free, connecting to the essence of all that is to be. From deepest despair, a vibrant liberation springs. On the wings of my resilience, my spirit truly sings. The cosmic threads align, a tapestry unseen, unveiling ancient wisdom, a sacred timeless scene. My heart beats to the pulse of an eternal gentle tide, as all my doubts dissolve and fears no longer hide. A quiet strength emerges from depths I didn't know, allowing pure compassion for every seed to grow. The light within me shines, a beacon strong and clear, dispelling every shadow, banishing all fear. Every wound becomes a doorway, the pain a guiding hand, leading me onward to understand this land. The stars moved above me, the earth moved below me, then a cosmic dance unfolding where spirits transcend. This living moment filled with endless open space, unfurling mysteries at a gentle, steady pace. No longer fractured, but beautifully remade. In this boundless present, my true self is displayed. Echoes of the innocent forever softly call through every turning season, standing strong and tall. The wounds now doors wide open to a boundless sacred view. This living moment holds it all, forever fresh and new. My spirit found its anchor, my heart has found its home. Within this endless space, I finally know.
Sirens shriek through the dirty window pane tonight. The heavy asphalt vibrates under my worn leather shoes. Inside this ribcage, a different kind of clock ticks. I close my eyes and the shouting crowd disappears. My lungs expand with the scent of old pine. A deep coolness settles beneath my collarbone right now. The flashing lights outside cannot pierce this thick skin. Here in the hollow of my chest, silence reigns. The rushing noise of the highway turns to sound. I feel my pulse and blood slowing down to clear. The frantic world spins, but my center remains still. This quiet discovery is where my home begins today. Welcome to the inner sanctuary. Beneath the heavy concrete, millions are running, but I find my peaceful solitude. Turning inward, I touch the warm earth under me. The storm outside dissolves into a quiet lake now. My bare soles feel the ancient pulse of stone. There
1,000 angry voices, but my throat warms with the secret song tonight. I do not struggle against the iron of walls. Instead, my muscles soften like wet autumn leaves fall. A quiet discovery waits behind the ribs of steel. I hear the gentle rustle of a hidden forest. The burning city cannot touch this cold green moss. My temple stops throbbing as the darkness wraps me. Welcome to the inner sanctuary. Beneath the heavy concrete, millions are running, but I find my peaceful solitude. Turning inward, I touch the warm earth under me. Oh, the storm outside dissolves into a quiet lake now. My bare soles feel the ancient pulse of stone. There is no crowd, only the sky in here. Every breath is a key that unlocks the door. In this dark space, my spirit finally stands tall. The heat of the concrete fades into the mist. My chest becomes a temple of the silent wind. No more demands, no more heavy chains of gold. I am just a shadow, resting in the dark. The pulse in my wrist aligns with the earth. A deep, steady anchor dropping down to the core. The morning rush hour begins its relentless heavy crawl. People fight for space in the cold iron subway, but my skin remains cool like a deep well. I have built a fortress out of quiet breathing. The noise of their anger cannot cross this threshold. My eyes look inside where the calm waters lie. In the middle of chaos, my temple is built. The world outside is just a fading paper screen. Welcome to the inner sanctuary. Beneath the heavy concrete, millions are running, but I find my peaceful solitude. Turning inward, I touch the warm earth under me. The storm outside dissolves into a quiet lake now. My bare soles feel the ancient pulse of stone. There is no crowd, only the sky in here. Every breath is a key that unlocks the door. In this dark space, my spirit finally stands tall. Let the traffic roll on the distant concrete road. I am safe in the center of my chest. No more chasing the shadows of the fading sun. The silence is thick, a heavy velvet blanket here. My breath slows down to the speed of stone. Deep in the sanctuary, I am finally completely home.
My bare feet strike the earth, the jolt shoots through my frame. The bassline drops heavy, igniting a primal flame. Deep in my quiet center, a sleeping spark begins to shake. Through the wild emotional storm, my trembling feet have found the ground. A quiet rhythmic pulse is rising slow beneath my chest. The frozen dark is melting as the warmth flows deep. This ancient heavy weight is lifting, and my weary mind can rest. A sacred river stirs inside, while the restless city sleeps. My senses fingertips are burning with a soft and golden fire. The shallow, anxious breath dissolves into a long and steady wave. I step away from all the noisy and hollow desire into the peaceful, infinite ocean that my lonely spirit craved. I feel the gentle embrace of the light within me. This is my true essence shining through the velvet night. My soul's quiet song is singing sweet and free. A beautiful inherent glow is making every shadow bright. From the very core of my being, the tender currents flow. I am deeply connected to the warm earth and the sky. No longer searching through the heavy dark for where to go. I feel the heartbeat of the living world passing by. To stay still, I touch the empty spaces where the darkness used to creep. A sudden physical warmth is spreading with a gentle healing thrill. The heavy rusty lock is broken on the secrets I keep. My lungs are slowly filling with the sweet scent of summer rain. The painful static noise is fading to a soft rhythmic hum. My blood is running warm and washes out the pain. I know the golden moment of my peace is finally come. I feel the gentle embrace of the light within me. This is my true essence shining through the velvet night. My soul's quiet song is singing sweet and free. A beautiful inherent glow is making every shadow bright. I find my sacred sanctuary where the quiet waters run deep. The ancient golden promise of the morning starts to slowly rise. A beautiful silent treasure that my spirit will always keep. I see the whole glowing universe reflected in my own eyes. Let the organic drum beat slow and move my bones. I am no longer drifting like a fragile and dry autumn leaf. The heavy soul is calling in these deep rhythmic tones. A sudden sweet relief behind the cold broken wall of grief. My breath is melting with the gentle rhythm of the wind. A beautiful connection where my authentic life can begin. The busy concrete streets are crowded with a million lonely eyes, but in my quiet chest a silent flame is burning clear. I do not need the clever words or any temporary lies. The heavy choking fog is parting and the path is near. I feel the pulsing warmth returning to my cold fingertips. A gentle river flowing through my weary and dry veins. A song of silent wonder rises slowly to my lips. The golden light of love is washing all the heavy stains. I feel the gentle embrace of the light within me. This is my true essence shining through the velvet night. My soul's quiet song is singing sweet and free. A beautiful inherent glow is making every shadow bright. From the very core of my being, the tender currents flow. I am deeply connected to the warm earth and the sky. No longer searching through the heavy dark for where to go. I feel the heartbeat of the living world passing by. The organic rhythm carries me into the silent night air. I feel the gentle pulse of life is vibrating everywhere. My inner light is burning so incredibly steady and warm. A peaceful, quiet harbor in the middle of the storm. The silent song is fading like a sweet and soft sigh. Under the golden ceiling of the endless evening sky.
The static city's hum fades into a heavy searching silence. Cold fingertips trace the empty outline of your touch. Amidst the roaring crowd, I only feel this frozen void. A distant memory whispers secrets through the concrete dust. My pulse beats loud against the quiet of the night. Out of deep despair, a sudden desperate hope begins to rise. I walk alone but feel your phantom warmth beside me. In the heart of darkness, your lingering shadow guides me. My chest is tight, the burning embers deep inside. The breathless air is thick with every word unsaid. We are oceans apart, yet our heartbeats align tonight. I reach into the dark to find your hand in this hollow space. I feel your unseen presence near. The concrete walls dissolve beneath the weight of my desire. From the quiet dust, a sudden wild release is born. I search the silence for the echo of your breath. My blood runs warm, remembering the heat of your skin. A single spark of connection breaks through my lonely cage. Though the night is cold, my spirit burns for you. I call your name into the vast and empty dark. The heavy shadows creep across the barren wooden floor. I hear the distant hum of traffic far below us. In this crowded world, my soul remains completely still. My dry throat aches with the echo of your name. Out of silent grief, a wave of pure release flows. My fingertips still tingle from the memory of love. I stand in the dark, watching the invisible thread stretch. Your phantom heartbeat echoes in my chest like a drum. In this hollow space, I feel your unseen presence near. The concrete walls dissolve beneath the weight of my desire. From the quiet dust, a sudden wild release is born. I search the silence for the echo of your breath. My blood runs warm, remembering the heat of your skin. A single spark of connection breaks through my lonely cage. Though the night is cold, my spirit burns for you. I call your name into the vast and empty dark. The rushing wind outside cannot shake my steady focus. I am trapped in ice, yet my core is burning. We are lost in the noise, found in the quiet. My chest expands with the rhythm of the deepest bass. A powerful electric current runs straight down my spine. I surrender my pain to the dark and heavy groove. The city lights grow dim, but my vision is clear. Your distant memory is a beacon in the night. Inside this silent room, 1,000 voices start to sing. My trembling hands are reaching for the morning sun. Out of absolute darkness, a radiant path is opening now. My lungs expand, breathing in the essence of your soul. I stand on the edge, ready to leap into light. The search is over, but the feeling remains forever. In this hollow space, I feel your unseen presence near. The concrete walls dissolve beneath the weight of my desire. From the quiet
spirit burns for you. I call your name into the vast and empty dark. The searching silence holds the warmth of your touch. My chest rises and falls with a deep groove. The city's hum is gone, only you remain here. I feel your heartbeat fade into the endless night. Safe in the quiet, wrapped in your unseen embrace. We dissolve into the shadow of the velvet dark.
Softly felt, then the primal rhythm began to gently stir, breaking the quiet, a vibrant soulful blur. The world transformed with every single beat, barefoot on asphalt, feeling the rising heat. No more retreating from where I truly longed, into this union where every heart belonged. A sudden tremor through every nerve it flies, reflecting freedom within awakened eyes. The air grows thicker with pure electric sound, ready for elevation from hollow ground. The night breeze open, a shimmering groove takes hold. A pulse ignites, stories untold. Fingertips tingle, a current of pure delight. Our spirits soar, reaching for the endless light. Hands to the heavens, an ecstatic, joyful cry. This euphoric liftoff beneath the midnight sky. Every breath dissolves into the vibrant air, lost in the moment beyond all earthly care. Living this moment more vivid than a dream. A potent current through every vein it flows. It's pure elation relentlessly grows. The heart's wild rhythm drumming against my chest, putting to slumber every old heavy test. No space for shadows, only this glorious light, embrace and wonder throughout the endless night and night. Breeze open, a shimmering groove takes hold. A pulse ignites, stories untold. Fingertips tingle, a current of pure delight. Our spirits soar, reaching for the endless light. Hands to the heavens, an ecstatic, joyful cry. This euphoric liftoff beneath the midnight sky. Every breath dissolves into the vibrant air, lost in the moment beyond all earthly care. From silent depths, a powerful spirit calls, breaking the borders before they ever fall. A radiant freedom eternally unfurled, lost in the rhythm, captivating the world. Every single worry just melts into the air. A sacred promise beyond compare. The night is endless, an ocean of pure grace, tracing the starlight, finding our sacred space. This vibrant current through every nerve it sings on shimmering waves. Our joy
crowded room is screaming, but we make no sound. In this heavy static, my chest aligns with yours. I feel blood rushing warm through my cold fingertips. Your shadow leans into mine in this massive hall. A silent current pulls us beneath the concrete floor. My pulse is stepping slow while the world spins. We lock our eyes and the chaos fades to dust. A heavy calmness settles deep inside my breathing lungs. The burning fiction of the street dissolves into a river. I hear the beating of your heart against empty air. We hold the unspoken language that needs no voice. A slow electric current travels straight through my reflection. In this shared stillness, our spirits find true alignment. The frantic world is loud, but your silence speaks. My inner knowing awakens with every beat of drum. The cold isolation melts as your warm skin touches. We do not need a single word to bridge distance. My chest is rising slow with peace I cannot name. We breathe together in the dark, where shadows hold. Deepest understanding flows through this heavy midnight air. The roaring city engines fade to a distant hum. I feel a gentle warmth spreading from my core. The heavy weights we carry drop to the ground. We stand completely naked under this quiet night. My throat is tight, but my spirit breathes free. The ticking clock has stopped and time is expanding. A deep connection ignites beneath my trembling hands. We trace the sacred map of a silent bond. In this shared stillness, our spirits find true alignment. The frantic world is loud, but your silence speaks. My inner knowing awakens with every beat of drum. The cold isolation melts as a warm skin touches. We do not need a single word to bridge distance. My chest is rising slow with peace I cannot name. We breathe together in the dark, where shadows hold. Deepest understanding flows through this heavy midnight air. No more screaming voices trying to define who we are. My ribs expand with the slow power of waves. We sink into the dark where hidden truth resides. The trembling in my chest is a guide to you. A quiet revolution is blooming inside this tiny space. We find our sanctuary in the crowded storm. The blinding lights are flashing but cannot touch us. I feel heavy resonance vibrating deep in my core. The cold wind blows outside but blood runs warm. We share a secret gravity that pulls us close. Every unspoken word is carved into my mind. The concrete jungle crumbles while we remain still. I feel your steady breath melting into mine. This is the moment our quiet reflections merge. In this shared stillness, our spirits find true alignment. The frantic world is loud, but your silence speaks. My inner knowing awakens with every beat of drum. The cold isolation melts as your warm skin touches. We do not need a single word to bridge distance. My chest is rising slow with peace I cannot name. We breathe together in the dark where shadows hold. Deepest understanding flows through this heavy midnight air.
silence, through the fading noise. No more words are needed in this sacred glow. The rhythm takes us down where water is still. We are breathing as one in the quiet center.
The heavy darkness wraps around me like a warm embrace. A sudden pulse begins to beat inside my shallow chest. I feel the cold fear turning into something soft and gold. My skin remembers how to breathe without the heavy weight. The deepest silence opens up a wide and endless sky. I step into the wild storm with the fearless trust. My fingertips are burning with a silent secret heat. The cage of hesitation shatters in the quiet opening. I close my eyes to see the light within my soul. The ancient rhythm calls my spirit to awaken. Now I surrender to the rhythm of the shadow. Come for now. The heavy bass is whispering a deeper connection tonight. My soul is rising higher than the fears I held. A warm vibration flows through every single aching bone. I find my freedom where the darkness meets the light. The healing current moves under my bare dusty feet. We are the ocean flowing back into the sacred source. I breathe the wind and let my spirit rise high. The crowded room is fading as my inner vision clears. I hear the ancient drums beneath the concrete floor. Tonight my heartbeat answers to the pulse of the rotating earth. The weight of heavy memories is dissolving into dust. I feel a burning center glowing deep inside my soul. The painful shadows turn to beauty in this endless dark. No longer hiding from the truth of who I am inside. I open wide my arms to welcome the unknown. I surrender to the rhythm of the shadow. Comfort now. The heavy bass is whispering a deeper connection tonight. My soul is rising higher than the fears I held. A warm vibration flows through every single aching bone. I find my freedom where the darkness meets the light. The healing current moves under my bare dusty feet. We are the ocean flowing back into the sacred source. I breathe the wind and let my spirit rise high. The quiet opening is shining like a silver thread. My rib cage expands with every wave of golden air. The ancient fear is melting into endless fearless trust. We dance in silence while the world is spinning fast. I feel the warmth returning to my frozen hands. A brand new understanding blooms within the deepest dark. The chains of yesterday are falling silently to earth. I walk with courage through the valley of my dreams. My throat is open and my voice is crystal clear. The steady groove is healing every broken part of me. I feel the energy that rises from the solid again. Before this pulse, my blood ran thick and slow. My breath dissolved into the night, leaving no discernible trace. An isolated echo in the vastness, feeling deeply lost and alone. The fading ember of connection, a warmth I thought completely gone. But a quiet drumming deep within refused to simply disappear. A subtle tremor in the silence, whispering to conquer every fear. I felt the earth beneath my feet, a dormant power starting to pulse. My awareness reached for something real, responding to the ancient call. My fingertips ignite with feeling, a gentle heat beginning to spread. This awakening inside my core, where vibrant possibilities bred. The walls of my own making crumble, shadows retreating from the light. A surge of life through every vein, claiming back what fell forever night. Now burns, an enduring spark inside my soul. This inner flame now blazes fiercely, making every fractured part whole. From the stillness power rises, a hopeful dawn begins to break at last. My heartbeat finding rhythm with the drums, forever shedding shades of the past. Unleashed, unbound, I'm soaring high, carried by the rhythm's vibrant roar. This universal pulse within me, I crave nothing less and nothing more. The deep bass vibrates through my chest, dissolving any lingering pain. I am the fire, the dance, the beat, resurrected to embrace life again. I recall the heavy chains that bound me, moments when my light seemed dim. Each memory a distant whisper, fading at the universe's whim. But now my blood drums a forgotten tune, reclaiming every lost sensation. My body sways, instinct takes over, a sacred timeless recreation. The air itself tastes different, charged with a palpable vibrant energy. Every nerve and in awakens, pulling me closer to serenity. A wave of pure sensation washes over, cleansing every single cell. This freedom pulsates through my being, breaking every silent spell. Oh, the rekindled warmth now burns, an enduring spark inside my soul. This inner flame now blazes fiercely on, making every fractured part whole. From the stillness power rises, a hopeful dawn begins to break at last. My heartbeat finding rhythm with the drums, forever shedding shades of the past. Unleashed, unbound, I'm soaring high, carried by the rhythm's vibrant roar. This universal pulse within me, I crave nothing less and nothing more. The In the depths of this hypnotic groove, my spirit finds its truest home, woven into every pulse and beat. I know I'll never truly roam. This connection to the ancient rhythm, flowing from source to the furthest shore. My awareness expands infinitely, asking for nothing, needing nothing more. A profound sense of belonging blossoms, a tapestry of sound and light. My heart finds solace in this moment, bathed in sacred healing might. Oh, the rekindled warmth now burns, an enduring spark inside my soul. This inner flame now blazes fiercely, making every fractured part whole. From the stillness, power rises, a hopeful dawn begins to break at last. My heartbeat finding rhythm with the drums, forever shedding shades of the past. Unleash, unbound, I'm soaring high, carried by the rhythm's vibrant roar. This universal pulse within me, I crave nothing less and nothing more. The deep bass vibrates through my chest, dissolving any lingering pain. I am the fire, the dance, the beat, resurrected to embrace life again. The echoes of this powerful truth, resonating deeply within my core. This hopeful dawn now truly shining, forever knocking at my door. The enduring spark continues, glowing with the soft eternal light. My inner flame, a constant comfort guiding me through day and night. I feel the rhythm softly fading, yet the warmth forever stays connected to this cosmic dance through all my future days.